What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Quick Review Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about this $50 Lews setup from Walmart. And this, my friends, is the best setup you can get at Walmart for creek fishing. Alright guys, a while back, Becca and I decided to do some creek fishing videos, and I wanted to get a setup that would be right for me for going creek fishing. Whether it be for smallmouth, largemouth, bluegill, perch, you name it, I wanted something that could kind of cover all the bases. I didn't want a super ultralight setup, but I wanted something that I could throw a lot smaller lures with. Now trust me when I tell you, even though this thing isn't an ultralight, this is a medium light, this thing works like a freaking charm. A couple days ago, Becca and I went out for bluegill, giant bluegill, at a golf course pond. And I was throwing this little guy and a spring bobber. And I was launching this thing clear across the pond with this setup. So it can handle light lures really well. I got this thing spooled up with 6-pound fluorocarbon line. It can hold 120 yards of this 6-pound. It can hold 95 yards of 8-pound test and 170 yards of 4-pound test. The gear ratio is 6:2 to 1. This thing has 8 ball bearings. It's got the wind grips here and here. It's so light, it feels great. It's a very natural feeling rod. I'm used to Lews setups, so when I saw this, I had to get it because I knew it'd be the perfect addition to my rod and reel arsenal, and this thing has been great. Casting that little Castmaster, we caught our first ever rainbow trout on this. We've caught some monster bluegills. We've caught largemouth, smallmouth, all little inline spinners. If you're looking to throw inline spinners, this thing is great. For 50 bucks, I'll tell you what, this combo is key. It's essential to your arsenal. If there's something you're looking for creek fishing, this setup is gold. So guys, you know, when you go to Walmart and you're shopping for fishing stuff at Walmart, it's very limited. So when I found this, I knew it was exactly what I wanted. This is easily, hands down, without a doubt, the best setup you could get at Walmart for doing the kind of adventures that I wanted to do with this thing. It's working in ponds that, like, for winter fishing, this thing has been great because you're really downsizing. So I'm throwing really small Ned rigs, any sort of little small tiny lure to entice these fish to bite during the slowest months of the year. This thing's been perfect. It's worked so well. Is there anything I don't like about it? That's what I like to try and think of. Is there anything that I don't like? I mean, not really. You get the IM7 graphite 6-foot blank. The reel has been great. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is when I take a reel apart, because I've had a couple wind knots and I've taken the reel apart real quick. There's like this one little gear in this reel that will fall out if you're not careful. That's probably my one thing that I don't like about that. I wish that things just were not so easily lost, I guess I should say. But other than that, this freaking combo is unbelievable. So if you're looking to go out there and get into, creek fishing, or if you're already into creek fishing, you want a little bit of an upgrade, if you got something real cheap, I would take a look at this. I love the colors. I love Lews colors for everything. But this has definitely been absolutely great for me. I'm going to show you a quick clip of tomorrow's episode of how the drag system works on a big, fatty, boom batty gill throwing this floating fly.
There's got to be a fat gill. Fat gill. Fat gill.
I mean, these gills, I didn't show it to you because I want you to watch tomorrow's episode, but these gills were absolute tankers that we caught. Absolute tankers. And this thing really, putting this thing to the test has been great for me. I don't usually I don't do reviews right away when I get a product most of the time. Some you can, because you know how you feel about it right away, and then you just got to put it to the test. But this thing has been great for me. I've been using it for months now, and I want to put it out there that this is Walmart's top dog. In fact, when it comes to Lews products, all the Lews products at Walmart, that's like their high-end stuff. So if you're at Walmart, you're looking for the best rod and reel combo that you can get at Walmart, you should get the Lews combos of any kind. These combos are fantastic, and for the money, you're getting some great gear. You don't have to go out there and spend hundreds of dollars to get a setup to go catch some trout or whatever. This thing works perfect. You don't need any more. I wouldn't take any less either, but that's just me. Lews is my number one. Next week on Quick Review Wednesday, I was going to actually do this today, but I wanted to get some really cool underwater footage, and we were not able to record from this yet. But next Wednesday, we're going to be reviewing this bad Larry. That is the Aquaview, and we already put it to the test for one day. I just wasn't able to record. I didn't have an apparatus to record onto. But from now on, when we're going ice fishing, when we bring that Aquaview, we're going to be able to record the underwater footage in full 1080, and I'm extremely excited. Yesterday I watched a pickerel check out my bait, hit the bait. I got to set the hook. He'd hit it so soft, I would have never felt it. But because I watched it happen on camera, I was able to set the hook right away and bring that baby up. I could not freaking believe it. This thing is going to change the game for me like crazy. So stay tuned for that. That will be on next week's video. Also, guys, if you're not entered into the giveaway we put out there on Saturday, go check out the giveaway video we got going on. We're giving away a bunch of monster bass lures. So go check that out, and make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's episode when we're slaying bluegills with this rod and reel setup. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Quick Review Wednesday on Fishing Grubs. We will catch you on the next one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Fish out.
Don't finna jump for the shit all top when I speak all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. So out of line with the phrase game. Let's take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the nightsticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field, say vivid for the ears. I know that's how they like.